training of our Californian sea lions. Now here at the zoo we have 4 Californian sea lions. We have 1 male and 3 females. And the first one to come out and do some spectacular ball jumps there is a young female who's called Sofia. And Sofia was bred at Rotterdam soon. If you missed the first ball jump, and here comes another one for you. It's Sofia's favourite activity. Now, although the sea lions are here for one reason only, and that's to be part of the European breeding programme for this species, it's really important we do spend a lot of time with them. The training means it makes a really important part of the environmental enrichment programme that we have here for the sea lions at the zoo. All of the animals around the zoo have some form of enrichment, whether it's training or giving them food in cardboard boxes. Every species has its favourite activities. The sea lions really do enjoy all of the training which the zoo and also Sofia are learning here today. Now all of the training is taught through doing what's known as positive reinforcement. Each time they do something correct, we reward them with a lot of fish for getting it right. They don't get it right, we don't scream or shout at them, we don't let them go hungry at all, we'll simply move on to another behaviour and then go back to it. We want the training to be fun. After all, that's the whole reason why we do it, to make sure we keep them stimulated both mentally and also physically. So little Sofia's been here now for 2 years. She knows 30 different behaviours. Each one has that different signal. And they never stop learning. A lot of people ask me how long does it take to train a sea lion. They never stop training. They never stop learning these new behaviours. That's what is really enriching for their lives. They get very excited when they do suddenly crack a new behaviour you've been working on for weeks, if not months, or even years to try to achieve. But little Sofia here really is a very quick learner, even though she did overshoot her little station there. And this last little bit she taught all by herself because she realises that people get very excited with her doing the ball jumps and also the porpoising. So again, we make sure that we reward her for doing these behaviours and encourages her to do them more and more. We also get lots of other forms of enrichment throughout the day, like lots of scatter feeds, they're fish when they don't expect it, and also fish that are hidden in their toys. They have to play with those toys in order to get their food from them. That's the first reason as to why we do the training with our sea lions here at the zoo. The second reason is so hopefully we can check them out each and every day to make sure they're all in completely top health. These are, after all, the breeding group that we have here, so with the females, we have to keep a very close eye on their health. Females are pregnant for a whole year. After all of that time, they give birth to just a single pup. And that pup takes milk from its mother for another year before they wean off onto a diet of fish. So with the females, it's important we teach them to lay down so they can have some scans on their belly without having to restrain them at all by force. We don't hold them down. They need to be able to do it all willingly because obviously we don't want to try and stress them out. And a stressed out sea lion can easily become a dangerous sea lion as well. They have got some very large teeth in there. Now this little girl here is called Roonie, and she was bred here at the zoo going back now 10 years ago. So she really is a beautiful little sea lion. They've got a very close connection with all of the keepers here at the zoo. So you can pretty much do anything with this little girl. You can turn her inside and out. She really doesn't mind doing any of these medical behaviours as long as she gets lots of fuss and attention as well. So this is the second reason as to why we train the sea lions, so we can make sure we can look them over head to toe every single day, check they're all in full health. And if we ever need to do anything medically, we should be able to do this such as x-rays and also blood draws without having to try and sedate a sea lion or restrain it. They don't do well under sedation at all, and restraining a sea lion, as I say, is very difficult. It's a very slippery word, and also potentially dangerous for keepers as well. And a third reason as to why we do all of the training with our sea lions. So hopefully you all go home today becoming a little bit more passionate towards these marine mammals. Just on swimming around the pool, you might well know how graceful these guys are, but you might not understand how intelligent and sociable they are. So by us bringing them out here, doing a quick training session with them all, means that hopefully we can get you a little bit more passionate towards them. Now lots of people do look at our sea lions here and call them seals. So the next sea lion coming out is going to show you 3 differences between seals and sea lions. Now all over the world, there are 33 different types of seals and sea lions that you can find. Only 2 types live around the coastline of Great Britain. That's the grey and also the harbour seal. Now we do have a little harbour seal, grey seal rescue here, up by the camels. And at the moment we've got one little harbour seal pup that came into that rescue last week. It's come back to full health with the help of antibiotics and a wormer. And so hopefully now all we've got to do is put on lots of weight. It has to be up to around 40 kilos in weight before we can then release it back out there in the wild. And we know because we tag our seals that we release that many of them live a very long age, and they do indeed breed very successfully out there, even those who come into our rescue centre. But these, of course, are not seals. These are beautiful sea lions, and this gorgeous boy is the only male of our group. His name is Casper, and Casper was bred at Belfast Zoo. He came to us 3 years ago under the approval of a separate coordinator looked into all the bloodlines to find the right one to join our breeding group here at the zoo. Now, although he is sexually mature, he's not yet fully grown. He won't become fully grown until he's around 8 years of age. So if you come back in 3 years' time, he's going to be pretty much a monster. He's going to be around 1/4 of a ton in weight and twice the size he is now. So he's going to be a very large sea lion indeed. And that's because male sea lions always reach twice the size of the females. So the task for today is going to show you a few differences between a seal and a sea lion. Now, first of all, if you have a look at the side of a sea lion's head, you can see they have these little earlobes on the side. They are very small, but they do have them. Now, seals don't have any earlobes at all. Seals just have holes in the side of their head, which are covered by spurs. That's your first difference. The second difference is that sea lions have these really long and powerful front flippers. And they can use them as big oars to push the water out of the way, as you saw Casper doing that lovely ball jump, or indeed for doing beautiful waves as well. But if you look at a seal, you'll notice that seals have very short front flippers with claws on the end, so they have to move to the water by using their backbone. The third difference is the way they move on the land. Sea lions run really quickly on land, and that's because they're able to tuck their hind flippers up underneath their body and run just as fast as you and I can. Seals slide on their bellies, just like so, in a caterpillar or slug-like motion. They can't run like a sea lion can. So that's your 3 main ways how you can tell seals and sea lions apart. They all do belong to the same family known as the pinniped family. That includes the seals, the sea lions, and a very well-known walrus. So they all have the same dangers they face out there in the wild, dangers of natural predators such as sharks and killer whales, and of course with pollution. But that is not the reason as to why the Californian sea lion came into captivity as part of the breeding programme. This is because, unfortunately, pinnipeds were being taken from the wild in large numbers in the early 1900s for their blubber to be turned into oil. So most of the species of seals and sea lions was decimated. The elephant seal was widely affected. It went down to only around 500 surviving individuals left out there in the entire world. Luckily for the Californian sea lion, it became protected species by the American government, in the early 1900s. The man could no longer hunt them, which is excellent news. Their population has now gone up to an estimated 130,000 of them now left out there in the wild. Excellent news. The population is still increasing, but as the Californian sea lion is only found living in one area in North America from Canada all the way down to Mexico. It's important we do keep a really close eye on their numbers. Obviously, one big oil spill could easily affect 100% of that population. So this little girl here who's joining us is Spray, and Spray is Roonie's mum. She was bred here at the zoo, just like Roonie, going back now 14 years ago. And 14 might seem like a very old age for a sea lion. The sea lions can usually reach around 20 to 30 years in captivity, although usually it's around 15 to 20 years out there in the wild. We do have the record, the oldest living female sea lion called Prue, who some of you may remember, and that was Spray's great-grandmother, is indeed. She's lived till 36 years of age, so I'm sure having the same genes, little Spray here is going to live a very long time indeed, aren't you, girl? Yes, she said. She agrees with that one. So Spray here has been working on a little impersonation of those predators they'll fear out there in the wild. Now, it must be said, it's not very good, is it, at the moment? We're going to give it a go. Oh, that's a very nice little short impression there of one of those sharks or killer whales. Of course, because she's been bred here through lots of generations now, she's never seen one before in her life. It was pretty good then. She's nothing to be embarrassed about at all, little Spray. The more dangers they face out there is of the pollution, the toxic substances that sometimes go into the waterways, but also in lost litter. So Spray here has got an important message of what she thinks you should do with all of your plastic, which is, of course, to pop it into the recycling bin. Well done there, Spray. Try and keep the environment as nice and clean as possible. Well, we do hope you've enjoyed watching our beautiful sea lions here at the zoo. All the sea lions will now be coming back up the top, and they'll be having some more food in the pool. If you have any questions, then please don't hesitate to ask me. So for now, from beautiful Spray, Roonie, Casper, and little Sofia, we do hope you learn a little bit more about these amazing marine mammals, and do enjoy the rest of your day here with us.